And here we go.
Hey, what's good with it, gang? Before we even get started, I know y'all see the title of the video. Make sure you do the thing, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Go over there and subscribe. And then, of course, hit that notification bell, that little ding, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll let you know about any new videos coming up. And anytime I go live or anything, it'll give you a heads up. Man, this video is quick and straight to the point, man. I want to get up between Omar Gooding and Camron. Beef, diss. We got love for both. I think we have a little play into it, man. I think we might have kind of ignited this beef a little bit, probably by accident. And I'll say this. I love to give y'all insights whenever we do these interviews, whenever we do things like this. We interviewed Omar Gooding back in, I want to say January 4th, something like that. Omar, of course, that was his second interview with us on the Real Life Street Stars platform. Go subscribe to Real Life Street Stars. If y'all haven't checked our interviews, make sure you go check it out over at Real Life Street Stars, LYFE, Street Stars with a Z at the very end. I'd already seen that Camron said Omar Gooding Jr. I saw that. I saw Omar made a quick response to it. Nothing serious, but he laughed it off, whatever. And I personally knew that Camron just kind of messed up. I mean, me just reading how he said it, and he was talking about actors and stuff like that nature, I knew he just meant that Camron messed up. I knew he just meant that he messed up and was thinking of Cuba Gooding Jr., but really trying to say Omar Gooding. But as you're speaking, he just blurted out Omar Gooding Jr. And Omar, again, on his own video, I saw that he took it as maybe disrespect. Maybe he saw it as funny, or maybe he just didn't. Just an opportunity to use something to go at it. So we did an interview with Omar, and the first thing I did was I said, welcome back to the couch. Welcome back to Real Life Street Stars. Omar Gooding, not the junior. And that's when he laughed and said, ha, people do get me confused with Omar Gooding Jr., or that people do call me Omar Gooding Jr., that ticks me off, but I don't correct them. And I said, well, yeah, I see that Camron just called you Omar Gooding Jr. And that's when he went into his, oh, yeah, no, he said something about actors and blah, 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 blah. And I got some heat for him. I got a diss track, you know what I'm saying? I may put it out. I may put out, oh, you got a diss track for Camron? He also said has a diss track for Nas, which is crazy. I can't even wait to hear it. But he said he had a diss track for him. So we go through, we knock out the whole interview. Interview's lovely. Y'all go watch it, man. I think it's currently at, it might be at 500K or something. I don't know. It's somewhere. Yeah, it might be above 500K, but go watch it. Run it up to 1 million. But it's a great interview from Omar Gooding talking about Cuba Gooding Jr., Baby Boy, Smart Guy, Wild and Crazy Kids, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, all that stuff. Go watch it. It's a great interview. But after he tells us about the Camron diss, I'm like, wow, he's going to Camron. Mind you, Camron's one of my guys, man. I get it from Ohio. Camron's one of my guys. So, just love his style. So we knocked the interview out. We do like we always do with Omar. We hang out. We're in Dallas. We're having a great time. We just kick it. We chilling, man. And life is great. He goes back to the West Coast, and life is good. Omar then drops, of course, the first diss track. I forgot the name of the diss track, and forgive me, Omar, for forgetting the name of the diss track. I should pull it up real quick, but I'm sure y'all could just go find it, Google it, go to Omar's page. It's on his YouTube channel. Y'all go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe to that. But I forgot the name of the diss track, but he dropped it. He asked us if we could share it, of course, on our platform, Real Life Street Stars. So of course, that's bro. So we shared immediately. It does great traction. And then, of course, he has said he has a second diss song. I guess he already had it in the tuck. So he, of course, a couple of weeks later, put out a second diss track, trying to bait Camron out to say something. Camron, I guess he chooses not to say nothing. So it is what it is, but he's trying to bait him out. He puts out the second diss track. And mind you, these songs go hard, bro. Omar Gooding is rapping. Go watch. He does music. He does comedy shows. He does comedy. He does music. He acts. He's a triple threat, or however many threats you look at. He's a lot of them threats. But he does a second diss track, puts it out, and just the other day, if I have time, I'll put in the link. If you saw it, great. If not, I didn't mean I got lazy. I didn't put it up. But he puts out he doesn't make a diss track. He goes on his show, It Is What It Is, with Mace, but it's just him, and I guess he's talking to a guy from his area, from Jersey or Harlem or somewhere. But a guy from up north, he's talking to him, he's asking questions about everything, and of course he asked him about the Omar Gooding situation, and he's even playing into it. That that's Omar Gooding Jr. He's you can tell the guy don't like Omar either, or whatever it is, or he's just friends with Camron. So as he's saying all that, Camron goes in and he of course speaks on it. He discusses it, and he talks about Omar. First of all, it was an accident. I apologize. He does talk about paying the man $7,500 for a whole month to be in a movie. That's wild. And Omar Gooding responded on his own Instagram channel. Y'all go watch. He's like, that's wild to say that you paid me $7,500. Omar said he got some receipts that he ain't getting paid $7,500 to do no movie. And that's, I think it's called Percentage, with him and Camron, Omar Gooding co-starring, and Ving Rhames is in it. But go watch Percentage. He also said he's performing at bowling alleys. He's doing comedy shows at bowling alleys. And I don't think he said bowling alleys, Omar. I think he said restaurants. He said he's performing at restaurants. And he says, I got a couple of restaurants, and maybe you could perform at one of those. So Camron, I'm trying to be real cool, real disrespectful. He did not give bars, but he just basically just told a story that kind of, I don't want to say he little boyed him or sunned him, but he's trying to sun him by saying he only paid him $7,500, and mind you, he said he overpaid, which is wild, but that's Camron trying to do what Camron does. So Omar has responded on his own Instagram channel. He might make another diss track. Camron, of course, responded on It Is What It Is. I just like to always say, hey, I love the art of sparring back and forth and having good, and still in good light. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody ever get hurt and stuff like that. Omar took it to the bars. Camron using his voice and his platform to do what he do. I believe Camron won't back down from a bar fest. I believe Camron is going to make some music, but he's going to make it in which he does it on the show. It Is What It Is. He's not going to put up no diss track on Apple Music or YouTube or nothing like that. He's going to use It Is What It Is. He's going to probably get his hair combed and hair whatever, cologne sprayed on him by a female while he's rapping over an instrumental like he always does. And Omar is probably going to get these bars from Camron. It may happen, it may not. But again, I love the sport of what they're doing. I love funny back and forths. And Omar, of course, he's just as petty. So I can't wait to see what he does next. But I just wanted to come in and touch on it and apologize if we started up anything between Omar and Camron. We apologize. Sorry. It's all in good fun. With that being said, that's all I got for today, man. Y'all do the thing, man. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, of course, always hit the notification bell to see what's coming up next from the Real Life Joker channel. Y'all tune in. Hey.